bit of a late start in this first period, but we are trying to connect to the Bowling Green Wi-Fi here and bring you live hockey. Right now, your JV Knights are up 3-1 as the Generals just scored. Back down with the puck, though, is Egan. He's going to pull it back into his own end and slide it over to Williams. Williams sends it deep into the Anthony Wayne end, where it's collected there by number 5 in white. So again, sorry about that. Coming into you with 2:48 remaining in the first period. Knights on top 3-1. And net was just dislodged, so we'll have a whistle and a face-off just outside of the Anthony Wayne end in front of their bench. Knights dumping in deep behind the General goaltender. Good check there by Pavlica behind the net, but the Generals are able to squeak it out, coming away down the middle of the ice. Swatted away by LeBeau, and he'll pick this up and wrap it around the corner. There's a fight ensues for it there, but coming away with his Pavlica. It's going to get it out to the blue line, past the blue line, and it'll be Sam Lawrence getting it deep in the zone, and he'll give chase. And around the back end, Pavlica was looking for it. Opted to go for the check, but missed the puck, and the Generals are looking to clear. Dumped back in deep by LeBeau. Thrown back around behind the net by Pavlica down for Burson. Burson lost the battle with that as Anthony Wayne's going to come away with it here. Chip it up to their winger and are able to get it out to center ice, collected by Colby Wells. He'll dump that one back in. And General's looking to go back the other way. Race for the puck there. Partially won by Anthony Wayne, but taken here now by Jesnowski. Jesnowski walking right down the middle. He loses his balance. Takes a check, loses the puck. Scramble down for it along the near side wall. Coming away with it, though, are the Knights, but they're going to have to bring it back out and touch up. Zena knocked off the puck, slides it up ahead to Finn. Finn with the puck. Down behind the red line, behind the goal. Wraparound attempt is stuffed away. Gets another opportunity there. And I'm guessing that went in. Looks like maybe yes, by the cheers. There was no signal from the referee, but we'll have a 4-1 Knight lead. With just over a minute remaining here in the first period. Off the face-off, puck sent deep into the Knight zone. Played there by Nolet, off into the side, and up to the blue line, not out. And they're coming away with it here are the Knights. Back the other way is Finn. Finn takes a shot that hits the outside of the net and bounces straight down. Coming around the other side, another attempt there. Can't see the puck. It's underneath the goaltender, possibly in. Yep, that one's going to count. That was going to be a wraparound goal there. No signal again by the referee, but quickly as we come on the air, 2 goals scored by the Knights. Another face-off here at center ice. 33 seconds remaining in the first period. Dumped in by Burke. Going to get it now is Flights, but it eludes him. Goes out to Spangler at the point. He flips one in off the stick in front of him. And it careens all the way down and around, and the Generals are able to clear, get it out to center ice. Picked up there by the General defense. Dumped in through the Knight zone, but quickly coming away with it is Easton Flights. 4 seconds remaining on the clock. This should do it for the period. And it will come to a close with your Knights on top, 5-1 here in Bowling Green, Ohio. We'll be back in just a moment after this intermission. Right off the draw, coming back down into the night end, off the intermission, are the Generals. Fought off there by Egan, though. Egan's going to end up getting that puck all the way down to St. Lawrence. Lawrence puts one on net, and the goaltender shoves that one to the far wall. Taken there by Pavlica. Nice centering opportunity for the Knights, but nobody in front to collect that one up. Nice play there by Williams. Williams chips it up to Lawrence. Lawrence is going to get that one all the way into the zone. 5-1 your score. Knights on top. Here's Pavlica. Slides it back down low for Burson. Back to Pavlica. Right out in front. Oh, and a quick shot there taken by Lawrence is just wide. Lawrence up and off the boards. Burson wraps it all the way back around to Pavlica. Out to the point. Egan had to knock that one down as he was hopping on him. Gives it right back down to Pavlica, looking for the give back. Gets it right out in front to Lawrence, 14 in blue, and he's just able to put it into the chest of number 1, Anthony Wayne's goaltender. Right off the draw, kicked around there briefly by Jesenowski. He walked around, and the Anthony Wayne defense was able to step up and push him out of the crease, and along with that was the puck. Finn battling along the boards with Kazina, trying to break free. Here it is. Drop down there. Kazina, such a nice pass. Kazina didn't even get it. Went right through him and over to Finn, right back out to Wells. Wells tried to line up a shot, but he was a little late getting to the puck, and Generals are able to clear it out of the zone. Sent across by LeBeau, off the boards, taken here by the General defense. Walks right up the center of the ice, but the door to the blue line was slammed shut by Colby Wells, and Jesenowski back the other way. Gave it right out to Finn. Finn's shot was flipped up into the air. Not much of a shot on it, but the goaltender was able to make the save. Going to get kicked out to Jesenowski. He's going to try to dance around a couple different defenders, and he just gets it poked away by number 2 in white. And 28's able to get it all the way up to the center stripe. And it's going to be flipped out of the zone down the ice. Taken there by the Generals briefly. Stolen away by LeBeau. LeBeau off the boards, up to center ice, past everybody else. And it hit a skate of one of the Anthony Wayne players and unable to clear. Up to the point, Simon takes a shot. That's going to be gloved down by the Anthony Wayne goaltender. He was looking to drop it for his defenseman, but thought better and going to hang on to this one. And we're going to whistle on a face-off to the left of number 1. Netminder for the Generals. Puck makes its way from Flores out to Simon. He puts one on net. That's going to be covered up by the goaltender. He'll get a whistle with 11:01 remaining here in the second period. 5-1 is your score. Knights on top. To this point, we've had no penalties. Very few stoppages in the first period. Flew right by. We had a nice cut then. I presume we'll have a nice cut after the second intermission, if the game is still going on. Here's Flights with it, walking down. Slides one to Flores. Flores gave a beautiful pass over to Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh, I don't know that he was expecting it. Flores will bring it out of his own zone. Flores with the face covering on for the first time all year that I've noticed. Must be something in the air down in Bowling Green. It's where he lives. And that shot attempt from the sidewall is thrown behind the net, picked up by Flights. Knocked away by the defense of the Generals, but stolen away by Cavanaugh. He's going to walk this one right out, take a shot. Blocker down by the goaltender, and he'll cover up. We got a General down on the ice. And 10:07 remaining on the game clock in the first period. Second period, excuse me. Off the draw, Hoffman ducks it down low. Goes down deep to get it, but it's stolen away and sent all the way down the blue line. And out, we'll have a whistle for an icing against the Generals and a face-off coming up here back in the Generals' end. Face-off sent over to Williams. Williams going to tuck this one down low. And there's a scramble for it again. A lot of jabbing at it, but the goaltender's able to cover that one up easily. As Hoffman was trying to get a stick on it and jam it home. Got stuffed a couple different times. Soft one back to Egan. He's going to wind up, take a slap shot there. No traffic in front, easily gloved out of the air by the goaltender. We'll do it all over again. Generals making a late change to their defense here. Surprised the referees allowed it, but they did. And from that face-off, it's going to be taken there by the Generals, played off the boards. Up to the near side half wall, and finally punched out over the blue line, now with Williams with it. Knights have to step back out, clear. Williams able to get it back down into the zone. And shoved back down deep by Dudley. Kicked along and back out to the half wall where it's flipped up off the glass and it gets to the blue line, not out. Egan's able to hold it in at the blue line there for the first time. But second time, they're going to have a whistle and a face-off coming all the way back down in the General's end with an icing. .8:43 left on the clock for the second period. Knights up 5-1, but haven't scored yet here in this period. See if that can change here with a shot from Pavlica. That's fought off by the goaltender, bounced around. And controlled back by the Knights. Out to LeBeau. LeBeau's going to shove this one back down low. Pass was sent right out in front. Burson was set up for it. And tried again. LeBeau's going to put this one on net, but the goaltender has no problem gloving that one. And he'll take the whistle. Generals won that face-off. It's underneath the centerman. Sitting down on the ground. Pulled away, though, by Lawrence. Lawrence takes a shot, and that's going to be redirected right out in front by Burson. That'll be a goal for the Knights. So Knights take a commanding 6-1 lead here in the second period. Just over 8 minutes remaining. On a goal by number 8, Ben Burson. Finn had to go back to the bench for a net guard, as does Jesnowski. Finn actually had one. Jesnowski looks like he doesn't have one. Here's Dudley with it. Centered one across, and that was kicked behind the net. Out to the point, out of the zone, but collected there briefly by Colby Wells. Wells steps up on that puck. And it knocked away from him as well. Knights had to touch up again, and here's the Generals looking to get out of their own zone. Send that one down, and it'll be an icing. And a face-off coming back the other way. Off the boards, up to the blue line, knocked down by Simon. Simon jabs it back down, but it comes back out to Dudley. Dudley trying to shove it along, finally gives it over to Finn. Finn's going to take a shot. That's going to go into the midsection of the goaltender. He'll hang on and get a whistle. Generals win another face-off, but send that one up into the netting. We'll have another one coming up in the same face-off circle here. Spangler steals it from a 9 in white and sends it all the way back down. Taken here by Flores. Shoved back out to the point to Simon. He's got nobody in front of him. He's going to try to take a shot, but his stick was taken away from him. And the centering attempt there by Kavanaugh hits the goaltender on the backside of the leg. He's able to keep it out of the net, though, so the score will remain 6-1 Knights. Off the draw, comes out to Williams. Williams takes a shot. That hits Eddie Flores right in the knee as he was trying to jump over it. Seems to be okay as he's still skating. Fights with it here along the board. Drops it back down. Cycles it down for Flores. Flores behind the general net. It's going to come all the way back out. Collected there by Williams. Williams almost had it stolen away from him. Flights is able to put a shot on net. And at the last second, the Anthony Wayne general goaltender has been playing well this period. Smothers it down right in the crease. And he'll hang on again for another whistle. Puck drops. Oh, left there for Finn. Finn hit the top of the crossbar, went up into the glass behind the net. Kozanowski with it. Slides it back down to Finn. Finn battling. Loses the puck there. And out to Kozanowski. And sent down to 32 in white. He's going to have to get around 3 Knights. Cannot do so. Here's Williams with it. Out of his own end, up to Finn. Finn at the red center stripe. It's over the zone, tries to go inside and out. And pass it back to the wrong teammate. Hoffman was able to get a shot off, but it's had to be picked up by Kozanowski. Kozanowski skating around. Try to backhand her around. The goaltender kicks the post off, and we'll have a stoppage here at 5:37 remaining in the second period. Burke able to dump that face-off back down low. Dudley pinned it up against the wall, tried to get it right out in front to Hoffman. Hoffman couldn't handle the pass, so it's going to come all the way out to center ice. Dumped back in by LeBeau. Right over to Burke. Burke takes a shot. That big rebound right out in front, but Dudley was skating by the right side of the net, not on the side with the puck. Here's 16 in white coming down the left-hand side. Decided to go around the back side. Nobody there. Picked up at the point by number 5. He'll take a shot. That hits Colby Wells in the skate. Colby's able to clear that one out. This one's going to go all the way down. Let's see if the goaltender has to play it. He does not. That'll be an icing against the Knights in this period here. First one. Generals win this one back to the point. Man takes a shot there. Freddie Nolet ready with the glove there as he trapped it, stuck it in his glove, and it's midsection, excuse me, and waited for the whistle. Generals with control of the puck again. Jam back down low, but this time taken by the Knight defense. Bob Simon. Over to Spangler. Spangler's with it now. Center ice. He's going to dump that one in. And taken there by Lawrence. Lawrence. Off the ground, takes a shot. That one hits the goaltender up high. Looked like the net might have wiggled off a little bit, but they'll play on. And then coming back the other way are the Generals. Here's Burson. Burson tried to go inside, make that inside move. He had Pavlica going to the net, opted to try to make a move himself. And finally the puck's brought out to center ice by the Knights. Relieved a little bit of pressure for the time being, and Spangler with it. He's going to send this one down, and it's tipped by the General defense. They'll have to go back and get that as it's not deep enough for icing. Flights tried to fight through that check, knocked off his skate just a little bit, taken by Kavanaugh. With 3:07 remaining, here comes Eddie Flores down the left-hand side. Nice defensive play there to knock it off his stick. And Kavanaugh wraps it around, but picked up there by Anthony Wayne. Out to Williams. Williams dumped it down to Flights. Flights gave it to Kavanaugh. Back to Flores. Back to Egan. Back to Flores, but Flores lets that go, and it's taken by Kavanaugh. It's going to come back out to the point to Egan. He's going to walk that one to the blue line, shoot. Knocked straight down by Flights. It's right underneath his feet. Can't do anything with it. It's going to come back to him again. Egan gave it over to Flores. Flores is dancing around with it. He's going to try to give it back to Egan there, but that one's sent down all the way by the Generals past Egan, as that'll draw a whistle for an icing here with 2:21 remaining in this second period. Generals have played much better. And there's only been one goal scored so far by the Knights. And they had 5 scored in the first period. Right off the draw, tipped off the glove of the goaltender there and goes into the corner. You can hear by Jesenowski, walks around one man. He's going to try to get this one back to the front of the net. First, he's going to dangle around the backside of the net. He's already made one lap around the goal. Second lap around, he cuts in front of the goaltender and taps it in. And just like that, Knights are on top, 7-1. Draw just like that. Colby Wells' shot goes whistling wide. And Jesenowski with it, collecting it along the boards there. It's taken away by Jesenowski. He's going to walk this one right out front. Lost it briefly, got it back, and then lost it again, this time all the way into the corner. Come out to the point where LeBeau knocks it down. Dumps it back down softly for Jesenowski. Jesenowski tried to get it to Casina. Or Finn sitting right out in front. And that backhanded pass from Jesenowski to Casina doesn't make it. Jesenowski with it here. Spins around. That one's kicked aside by the goaltender. Out to center ice. LeBeau able to hold that one in at the blue line. Finn dropped it back down for Casina. The Generals are able to get it up and out of the zone finally. That'll be an icing there. We'll keep the camera still. Right off the draw, shoved aside by the goaltender there. And into the corner. Walking right out in front is Cavanaugh with a shot that hits the stomach of the goaltender. He'll trap that and hold on. That puck's going to find its way all the way out to center ice, and Simon had to drop back to collect that one. Oh, stolen away there by Tenon White. He had big thoughts of trying to get that one to the net. Finally does so. One right out in front, and a shot saved there by Nolette. One of the few he's had to save this period. That'll run the clock out here on the second period. Zamboni doors are opening up. We will be back in just a short break. Your nighttime. And we're back now for the third period. Slater Family Ice Arena down in Bowling Green State University. And General's able to win this face-off back. Stolen away, though, by Pavlica, right behind the net, right out in front. That shot's fought off by the goaltender. Shot there by Burson, but it was even better save. Puck jostled around the blue line there. Stuck between some skates, finally pokes free. Slapped down by the Generals and end up into the night end. Taken there, and a shot bobbled around by Nolette, but finally corralled and sent into the corner. So far, smooth hockey here in the first two periods. No penalties. 8 goals. That shot fought off by Nolette. Comes around to Pavlica. Pavlica up the left side wing. Gets checked off the play. Was able to send it down in deep. Right out in front. Pavlica shoots. Oh, and that one just whistled wide. Hit a body in front. And Lawrence had an opportunity to get a one-timer in, but he had to collect that one. And ran out of time as the one-timer failed. So stolen, though, by Pavlica. Left there for Burson. Burson's going to shoot. That one was saved off to the side. And the Generals again the other way. Backhanded in by number 5 in white. Taken there by Egan up along the boards. Oh, and a puck sitting right out front. The Generals had a golden opportunity but couldn't collect the loose puck to jam it home. And coming away with it here is Jezanowski off the boards and down the ice to Finn. Finn has Jezanowski right in front of the net. Jezanowski had that swatted away by the goaltender as he got in a little bit too deep. And a stick lift there. Jezanowski tried to go for the steal, but it's still dumped in by the Generals. Egan's going to find the puck on his stick. He'll backhand it off the boards up to Jezanowski. Jezanowski. And he has Finn right out in front, but he's able to stuff it home himself as he cut in front of the goaltender at the last second. And he'll take the goal and make this an 8-1 game. Knights on top. With 11:29 remaining in this third period. And just a reminder, coming up at 8 o'clock, we have the St. Francis Varsity Knights against the Anthony Wayne Generals Varsity. The defenseman falls down after the faceoff, taken there by Finn. Finn looking down the middle of the ice. Oh, and he had Kazina. Kazina let the puck get right past his stick. Held in nicely, though, by Colby Wells. Comes back out to Wells. He takes a shot, and that one's going to bounce right in. Sean Finn provided a great screen right out in front, and that puck just ended up squeaking past the goaltender. I don't think he saw it with Sean Finn right in front of him. Quickly with a 9-1 lead. Reminder, this high school level, 10-goal differential after the second period constitutes a mercy rule. Here's Jezanowski, walks it in. He shoots, he scores. So what the Knights couldn't do in the second period, they're taking full advantage of and taking care of business early on in the third period. 10:55 remains in regulation. And face off here, kicked ahead by the Generals, but punched right back in by the Knights. There's Jezanowski trying to go home early. And that was stuffed away by the goaltender, and that's going to go all the way out to center ice. And it's picked up by Colby Wells. Wells, full head of steam right down the middle, cuts to the right. and loses the puck off into the corner. Gives it to Jesenowski. Back to Colby Wells. Wells was looking for somebody down the middle of the ice. Couldn't find anybody. Here's the Generals the other way. Jesenowski. Knocked off his stick. Over to Wells. Wells able to get it down into the end of the Generals. And that one's going to pop up into the stands, and we'll have a whistle and a face-off coming up inside the General zone. Ten to 1 your score. 10:03 remaining in this period. Anthony Wayne changes up their goaltender. And Kavanaugh sends one just wide. Generals trying to get it out of the zone. They're able to do so here, and 34 finds nobody in front of him. He just can't handle the puck long enough to do anything with it. Out to the blue line and all the way out. Here, Flights is the first one to it for the Knights. Sent it right out for Flores. He sent one on net. That was saved. Got it over to Kavanaugh. His shot was deflected. Just had a wide open net. Just couldn't put it in. There's Flights again, dumping it in. 24 for the Generals. Zings it around. And 34. Got it to the line, not out. There's Flores with it again. Tries to dance around one player. Leaves it there for Kavanaugh, and his shot is sticked aside. Egan's going to send that one down in to the zone. Big check there by by Bob Simon. Stolen there by Flores. Ripped away, though, by the Generals, and they're able to get it back out to the point. Here's Flores with it again. Flores looking to try to get it to Kavanaugh in front. Instead, it gets kicked around, and Flights has it. Flights trying to go around the back door. Nothing doing. Here come the Generals the other way. Stolen away by Williams. He's got nobody in front. Here comes Williams looking to make a move. Does so, and game is over. At the 8:16 mark, the Generals are defeated 11-1 by the JV Knights of St. Francis. Just a reminder, we'll be back in a half an hour to bring you the varsity Knights game. So we will see you then.